So, can we talk about that? Every nonprofit says they're changing lives, but when you read their mission statement, it's giving vague vibes like we help people in need. Okay, but how and why? Because if your mission doesn't connect to something bigger, like the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, then you might be leaving power and funding on the table. Hi, I'm Shannon Cherry, a certified human rights consultant and the principal at my nonprofit advisor. December is Universal Human Rights Month, and I'm here to help you level up your mission, not just to sound good, but to fund better. Here's the thing: the UN Declaration isn't some old school legal document collecting dust. It's the world's playbook for dignity, equality, and justice. Every nonprofit's purpose, housing, education, healthcare, food access, already lives inside it. Article 25, right to adequate food and housing. That's your shelter and pantry programs. Article 26, right to education, your literacy nonprofit. Article 23, fair work and equal pay, your workforce development program. So when you align your mission with the declaration, you're not just saying we're helping people, you're saying we uphold internationally recognized human rights. And funders love that because increasingly their portfolios align with human rights and the UN Sustainable Development Goals. When you speak that language, you're not begging for funding, you're collaborating in global impact. Here's my 3-step method to align your mission with the UN declaration that fits. First, of course, it's map it. Pull up the 30 articles in the declaration. Find the 2 or 3 that naturally fit your mission. You don't have to stretch, it's already there. Trust me. Second, frame it. Rewrite your messaging. Don't say we provide housing. Say we advance the right to adequate housing recognized under Article 25 of the Universal Declaration. That tiny shift turns you from a helper into a rights defender. And finally, you have to prove it. Use human rights indicators in your evaluations. Measure how your programs protect or fulfill specific rights. It adds weight to your outcomes and makes your impact report irresistible for funders. And let's be real, nothing makes a board feel fancier than hearing our work is part of the United Nations human rights. Okay, now let's talk money because values are great, but grants keep the lights on. When you align with the UN Declaration, you signal to funders that your work is systematic, not just charitable. You're saying, we don't treat the symptom, we're protecting the right. That positions you perfectly for the kind of funding everyone wants: multi year, unrestricted, and partnership driven. Because in 2025 and 2026, funders aren't going to just check for outputs. They're looking for justice centered, rights based work. And if your mission already speaks that language, congratulations, you just made their job easier. It's the difference between being another grant applicant and being the organization they need on their docket. So this month, as we celebrate Universal Human Rights Month, take a look at your mission statement. Does it connect to the declaration? Does it elevate your story beyond charity into justice? If not, let's fix that. Because human rights, they're not just a talking point. They're the foundation of every cause that actually changes the world.